Hello there beauties, your girl Euniycemari here, and so today we're going to be doing the second part of what causes underarm darkness or what causes discoloration for the underarms. The first half was about what causes underarm discoloration or underarm darkness before we got into how to deal with that, how to lighten the underarm. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Euniycemari and my channel is all about informative beauty, from skincare, hair care, makeup, DIY beauty, all that fun stuff. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button and make sure you turn on the post notification bell so you are notified when I upload. As well as if you like what I do here on my channel, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up and share your girl with the world. Now that we talked about what's the cause of underarm darkness or underarm discoloration, we're gonna jump into some key tips on how to lighten the underarm. If you guys do not know, I have been 3 years plus natural deodorant or using natural underarm care, and I have a full playlist. I'll leave it down below for you guys to go and check out and to kind of get a full circle of everything that I talk about. It's all connected. It applies, everything I talk about in that playlist applies to going natural if you are deciding on going natural underneath the arms. Let's jump into how to lighten the underarms. You guys say, Eunice, okay girl, there's some darkness going on, some discoloration going on in my underarms. What's happening? Our first tip is exfoliation. People fail to realize exfoliating is so key, so important when it comes to the overall body, so that you can remove that dead skin. Okay, by shedding that dead skin, you see that new, fresh, bright skin underneath all that, and that just causes the skin to look a lot more bright, a lot more clear. So exfoliating is key. Another thing that I kind of want to throw in with exfoliating is what you use to cleanse the underarm, especially when using the typical traditional deodorant. That stuff can stick to your skin, leave a residue, it can stain your clothing. So you want to make sure that you are actually scrubbing and using a really good soap to remove that residue, that waxiness. You guys know what I'm talking about, that is left behind on the underarm from the deodorant, because that can cause irritation, which can also cause discoloration. So exfoliating and cleansing the underarm with something that is wholesome. Number 2 is moisturize. Use some type of moisture. I personally like using coconut oil. If you guys haven't seen my coconut oil as deodorant video, I'll link it down below. But coconut oil, number 1, is an antibacterial. So not only does it fight odor, skin, and bacteria on the skin, but it also is very nourishing for the skin. So that's going to help to heal the underarm, especially with it being discolored. So you want to make sure you are moisturizing that underarm area. My third tip was change/discontinue deodorant use. A lot of people don't realize that their deodorant is probably causing the irritation. They just wear deodorant because it's like, oh, I have to wear it. I have to make sure that I don't stink. I have to make sure that I'm not sweating. And you kind of don't pay attention to the effects of it, and that it's irritating your skin, that your skin is peeling, it's red. So if you are having darkness, you might want to consider, or discoloration, you might want to consider the deodorant that you are using and probably switching it up, trying something different, because deodorant can also cause you to have irritation. The next thing that we're going to talk about are like some little at-home remedies lightening the underarms. So we have lemon, honey, turmeric, potato, which I didn't even know, but potato's good for the underarm and lightening the skin underneath the arm. Coconut oil, my fave, and apple cider vinegar, which is also a fave for me to do my detox. Baking soda, question mark. Now, I have seen videos, I've read things where they say baking soda is really good for lightening the underarms. I can see that happening because baking soda put on the arm for a little bit, because it changes the level, pH level of the skin, so it can actually eat away at that skin that's on top, but it's only for a little bit. Unlike your natural deodorant, if you have it just sitting underneath your arm and using it every day, that can cause irritation. But if you're just throwing it on for about 5 minutes and then rinsing it off and then putting something on the skin that's going to balance out again, that very well can work. So I did put a question mark because how you use those two things are different, so they're going to have a different reaction with the skin. Deodorant, let me break this down. Deodorant, you will wear it with the baking soda. That's something you apply every day and you wear it for some hours. It's sitting on the skin. It can cause irritation because it's just sitting there on the skin, okay? The baking soda treatment for underarm darkness, you put it on there, you make a little mix with lemon or whatnot, put it on there, leave it on there for 5 minutes, cleanse it off, and then you would apply some type of moisturizer. So the treatment option of it, of course, is not going to give you a lot of irritation unless you leave it on too early. I mean, unless you leave it on too long or you're just overly sensitive to baking soda, you should be fine. Versus wearing a deodorant for hours on end that has baking soda in it, that is just sitting underneath the arm and your skin is like, whoa, can't handle it, okay? Another thing is to stop shaving and maybe consider waxing. Shaving does irritate the skin. It can leave behind darkness. So that's one thing you can also switch over to, is waxing instead of shaving. Therefore, that can lessen the friction on the skin and the irritation of the skin. And I've seen that in my own field where, and even with myself, of switching over from shaving to waxing, and how much better my skin looks. And then this is not in my list of things, but there's probably treatments out there. If you try all this and it's not working, I guarantee you there has to be some type of laser treatment or some type of pill you can go and do that will renew that skin, and that will get rid of some of that discoloration and darkness underneath the arm. So with that being said, you guys, that is it. I feel like that was a lot of information to kind of get out of myself, but hopefully you guys took from that. And like I said, make sure you guys go and take a look at my playlist so you guys can get really informed about the underarm journey, my experiences, and just knowledge overall on products, techniques, information. And with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. It's your girl Euniycemari. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you in a later video. Bye.